Alright, HadesOmega here. So now we're finally, I got my RAV4 back from the body shop, or the shop that I had the clear bra installed, and now I'm charging it finally, okay? So I'm not gonna lie, like, yeah dude, it's been a minute. Like the battery's been like, it's been fully charged, so I need something that will make a big load, and here it is, man. This will take a lot of charge. I drove it back from Fremont on electricity only. Okay, so I can charge it. So here it is. Right? We've already gone through 1%. All right, the battery is, it's putting 300 watts into the battery right now, and then and yeah, I think what I've noticed it does when the battery is totally full, it'll try to discharge the battery as fast as possible. So we're doing 55 amps on the battery right now. Okay, so no problem. This is, I think FC means full charge here. All right, and so it says we're doing about 300 watts going into the battery. So all right, so we're running like 1.6 kilowatt loads right now. So pretty good amount of power. 55% load. So. But should be okay. Should be able to handle it. All right, so there she is charging. So I gotta try to drain this battery as much as possible. So I'm not gonna lie. So I was looking at the graph today, and it probably charged like 3 kilowatts, and then it just stopped charging because the battery was like fully charged already. So when it's fully charged, that energy that comes from the solar panel, it goes like freaking nowhere. It powers your loads. That's about it. Okay. So you don't want to run the battery like at full charge all the time. So, but that's why I think this is with the extra 3 solar panels, it would be great for charging an EV. All right, especially right now. Right now we're on peak time. Yeah, we're at peak power time. So if we charge from the grid right now, it's like the most expensive. Okay, like 40 cents a kilowatt or something, some ridiculous price. So you don't want to charge right now, but since I'm using power that I harvested from the sun into the battery, yeah, we could do that. It's about 5 o'clock right now, so we're probably not going to get all that much power from the solar panels anymore. So that's a bummer. I wish I'd gotten it back earlier. It's been fully charged for a couple hours, so it hasn't really been drawing that much power. All right. So hopefully we can get this down to at least 50% today. All right. Here's we go. Okay, HadesOmega here. So I've got my RAV4 Prime back over yonder. I was charging it earlier and it's empty now. So I managed to drain the battery down to 26%. I'm pretty sure like if the refrigerator will probably eat up the rest tomorrow. We'll find out. It'll probably switch over to grid power. So tomorrow I got some place to go, but I will be, you know, the Wi-Fi will be doing the thing. So hopefully it switches over okay. Sometimes it has trouble switching over, but it will get to charge. We'll get to see if the battery charges. It charges the whole battery in one day. Okay, so we'll see what happens. Today I didn't get a good feel for the. I didn't get a good recording for the total energy produced. Okay, so I know we can do about 7K when the like I mentioned before, when the battery is totally charged, it doesn't like record how much energy you're making. Okay, because it has nowhere to go. Okay. All right. So anyway, tomorrow I'll shoot another video clip. We'll probably be on grid power. All right, because there's still loads that go on during the night, but it's down to 26%. We'll see what it is in the morning before I leave for my trip, and then when we come back at the end of the day, we'll see if it fully charged. I will monitor it while I'm out because I have my phone with me. Okay. As right here, it's the next day, and so the charge is pretty low. I'm surprised it didn't go to the grid power, but I'm trying to drain it a little bit more before I leave. One, the solar panels is making power. It's about like 10 o'clock, and in about an hour we're gonna make like a lot of power. So I'm trying to drain it as much as I can to like 24 volts. Okay, so at 23.5 it switches to utility. So I'm charging the car right now. Okay. All right. So and then I will monitor it throughout the day. So you can see here, we're making about anywhere from 600 to 800 watts, but it's still drawing from the battery a whole lot, like 40 amps. Not enough power to just charge it from the solar panels, but when the second string comes online, it probably will. You know, I'm trying to drain it as much as I can before I leave, and that way we can get a good idea like how much power this thing makes. All right, it's been maybe like an hour later. The battery's nearly out of juice. It's at almost got less than 24 volts. So I want to start pulling it off so it doesn't connect to the grid, and then we can charge from an empty battery. We'll see if we can charge it. It's still charging it right now, but there's only like 600, 700 watts. So when the second string comes along, I'd be interested to see if I could charge it just from the solar panels once both strings come online. So all right, yeah. Right now it's drawing 37 amps. Okay. All right. See how good it does. See you guys at the end of the day. All right, HadesOmega here. So it is the end of the day. It's about 7:35. I think it stopped making power maybe like 45 minutes ago or something. All right, and we got 82% in the battery pack, so it actually didn't charge it up the whole way. I'm surprised. All right, I'm surprised because we made 8.1 kilowatts today. All right, so there you go. So that should be pretty good representation of what this system can do now. Okay, so 8.1 kilowatts in a day. Okay, so if you remember correctly, I made sure that the battery was depleted before I left. All right, it had like pretty much nothing in it, and it put 80 something, more than 80% in the battery pack. So check out the charge curve. So there you go. It looks kind of like a bell curve, right? Not bad. So there you go. It looks kind of like a bell curve. So you can see here, we're not making so much power. You can see this purple here. The purple is me charging my my RAV4. Okay. And then the rest is just a freaking garage. The rest is just the refrigerator. Okay. But yeah, there you go. So that was a full day of charge, and we put 8.1 kilowatts in the battery pack. So that tells you, yeah, 8 kilowatts. So yeah, we jumped from 3 kilowatts to 8 kilowatts. We almost tripled our output. That's crazy. So that just shows you how much those other panels probably could have made. The other panels kind of could have, oh wow, you can see it dipped. It almost switched over. So you could definitely tell, like, the placement of the panels makes a big difference. Okay, so like, I think if we had not mounted the panels there and like where the black panels are now, we could have probably made like at least another kilowatt. That's what I'm thinking. Instead of making 3 kilowatts, we'd probably be making 4 kilowatts. And that doesn't sound like a lot of power, but a 1 kilowatt loss every day, it adds up, right? It's 30 kilowatts in a month, right? 30, 31, 365 kilowatts a year. So like, yeah, everyone counts. That's what to say, okay? But anyway, we almost tripled the output by putting the other solar panels out, right? So what leads me to believe is, yeah, those solar panels, they're more efficient. They're literally the same size as the other ones that I put up, because they were brand new. All right, they're brand new. They're cleaner. I think only one of them was brand new, and they output more power, 380 watts versus like 340 and 320. So definitely, as advertised, they do put out a lot of more power. Okay, I was seeing with just the black panels, we're putting close to 700 or 800 watts. All right, and it goes anywhere from 600 to 800 watts, and then when the second panels, the first string kicks in, it starts putting in about 1 kilowatt, and then like when the sun totally hits it, it's putting in 1.5 kilowatt max. Okay, so I wasn't able to kind of watch it today because I wasn't here, but I could see it on the graph. Okay, that's a pretty good graph. So that's a good representation of how much power this system can output every day, like 8 kilowatts. So that's really good. I can't charge my RAV4 battery all the way up with it, but I can charge most of the way, okay? I could probably just, top it off, and then when this is almost depleted, just unplug it and then wait for the next day. So I think that's good. It looks like it takes, if it's fully depleted, it takes like it will take a day and a half of charging to charge it right back up. But that's a lot better than it was before. If you drained this all the way back down before, it's take like 3 or 4 days to fully charge it. So literally we cut that time in half. Now we could probably add another string and it will charge like even faster. But I think that's like too much already. I think at that point, the ideal if we were going to upgrade further, all right, I think it would be to get another battery pack. All right, get another battery pack, which is like another $1,000, and then buy another set of panels, and then I think it would be good. Literally, you could probably, with another battery pack, boy, you would have a lot of power, and you wouldn't have to really worry about, how much power you had max. But like I said, to power the loads in the garage, I really didn't need all that much power, all right? It was perfectly fine doing that. But to, to charge an EV or electric motorcycle, yeah, you need more power. I needed more power than that. And that second string of panels, it definitely helped a whole lot. So I'm pretty happy with the system the way it is right now. If we were to upgrade it any further, I would think we would need another pack. All right, we need to build one more pack and put it in parallel, and then another string of panels. Okay, and I'm thinking that's going to cost somewhere in the neighborhood of $1,600. So does HadesOmega want to dump that much more money into it? All right, I think I'm pretty happy with this right now. So what the next upgrade will be is we're going to buy another one of these guys. Okay, so look forward to that. I'm going to order another grow watt inverter. And then we're going to stick another one right here, and then we're going to have a split phase with 240 volts so we can power the dryer and we can level 2 charge my my SUV. Okay, so it'll charge really, really fast. All right, another thing I've noticed is like, yeah, when you run this thing at like with a lot of power, it gets pretty hot. All right, so it'd probably be best to charge it at night, all right, when it's cooler, or at least when the weather is cooler. Like, I don't want it to like overheat or anything. Okay, but anyway, I'm pretty happy with the way it is. I think we're gonna stick with this for a while. Like I said, we're gonna get another inverter so we can do some 240 volt action. But other than that, I think I'm pretty happy with it right now. All right, I think I could use this to level 1 charge my EV. Okay, now I can. All right, cool. HadesOmega out. 8 kilowatts. 8 kilowatt system. Yeah, this guy. 8 kilowatts in a day. It could be more. It could be less. So a follow-up video would be like a future power analysis. So this is kind of like the first one. All right. The last couple of days I haven't been able to get a good reading because the battery bank has been like totally fully charged. Okay. And when it's fully charged, that power don't go nowhere. Okay. So yeah, you want to not keep it fully charged all the time, or you're just kind of wasting power. That, or you get a bigger battery bank. Okay, then you wouldn't have to worry about that as much. So, but I think this battery bank is fine to power this garage. All right, that, and like some light loads. Okay, or occasional heavy loads is what I'm gonna say. Okay, thanks for watching. That's the new upgraded panel setup. Works good. Pretty happy. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, in the next thing I gotta do is we gotta ground them. That's it. You just gotta ground them and then do a little tidying up. Put the bigger washers in to the mounts and everything, and wash the panels. So I think we can make more. We can probably make more power. Okay. Yeah, I think we can make more power after I wash the panels. Because I was up there, I was like, the panels look kind of dirty. There's all this freaking ash from the wildfires on them. So I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna give them a good wash. Maybe I'll polish them or something. I don't know. I'll use a lot of soap, okay? Yeah, I'm wondering if you can put some kind of like ceramic coating on the glass. So like all you have to do is just wash or wax the panels or something. So all you have to do is just rinse the glass, and then the dirt will just roll right off. I want to try to do something like that. I think it would be worth it for these panels because we don't have too many of them, and washing them is pretty easy. All you got to do is just get the hose and just shoot them with water, and then the dirt just rolls off. So, but I think I do want to kind of put some kind of wax on it or some kind of sealant. I'll look into that, what you could do with that. Like, I know you can put ceramic coating on glass, so yeah. Anyway, yeah. So we're just gonna. The next thing we got to do is we got to tidy up the stuff up there. We got to put the grounds, and then that's it for now until we get the next inverter. All right. So here's a little bonus clip for the episode. So I'm charging it with my turbo cord right now, my RAV4 Prime. All right, and if you charge, it's about noon right now, so we're probably making like the max amount of power. It has about a 1.48 kilowatt load, pretty much 1500 watts. All right, and our solar panels are putting out 1.4 kilowatts, almost 138. It kind of fluctuates. All right, but you can see here we're only drawing like 6 or 7 amps. All right, so that power that's going directly in from the solar panels is being put to straight to the EV, right, that we're charging right now. Pretty cool, right? And that's the load. It's only 7 amps. So normally it would be like 50 amps, all right? So instead of going into the battery, it's going into the car. Okay, it's basically you're charging that battery instead of that battery, right? And we're kind of discharging this just a little bit. Okay, but yeah, I think this is the best time to charge your car, at noon. It's got about 47% right now, so it should kind of stick in there for a while. It should probably charge for another 2-3 hours, and this will go down like very slowly. So I've definitely watched this charging while it's just charging from the battery, and you'll see this go down, like it'll go down pretty fast. All right, right now it's not. It's still at 47%, so it still has a little bit of draw, but yeah, pretty cool. Probably just leave it on there for a couple hours, you know. All right, but yeah, we're nearly putting out about as much as the car will take. That's what I want to say. All right. Oh. It's kind of weird.